What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Squatch Trades. In this video here, I just want to really just simplify the best I can the trading strategy. I've tried many different things. This is the one that has worked predominantly, makes the most sense, and is helping me pass evals with ease. So this diagram that we see right here, this is it. This is the only thing that I trade again and again, over and over. And so I just want to explain what we have here. So basically have price making higher highs and higher lows. And for break and structure traders, basically we break a high, wait for price to pull back into this region, and then look to take the trade higher. This is exactly how I used to trade. Perfect example, break a structure, get back into that point of interest, stop loss below, back to the high. All right, that's how I was literally trading before I started trading the way I'm describing here. Now this works again and again, but it also fails again and again. So this is what we're looking for. We're looking for buyers to be induced. We're looking for a breaker structure. This is a high coming from somewhere from the left. So we have this breaker structure inducing buyers into the market here. Now we have our sell-off. We already know we're expecting to see buyers induced, or rather buyers come back into the market in this range, which is what we're looking for. But what we're seeing, what's actually happening here. So we're putting in this high here, and then what we're looking for while we've been going bullish is this breakdown right here. We want to see this higher high. We want to see this higher low, and then a lower high, lower low, higher high, but also a lower low here, and then this breakdown. And what we do here is we induce sellers into the market. So now we know sellers are looking to get back in this region here. So that's exactly what happens here. We put in this high here, and once this low to low happens, we have a liquidity block, meaning we've swept the liquidity from the left of this high, which is liquidity here. So in current price action, price should have no reason to continue beyond this liquidity block. And what we've also done is we've left liquidity down here. So this draw on liquidity, the DOL, is the target for this trade. So once a low, respects a low, we leave stop losses. We leave liquidity below here, because exactly what happened whenever we got into this break of structure trade. We went in here, stop loss below this low. So we know that the market is going to target the orders here at these lows. So that is our target. So what happens is we induce sellers here, sellers get into the market, we continue to induce lower. And so now what we're looking for, step one was the continued bullish, then this breakdown, creating a liquidity block. So that was step one. Step two is wait for a buildup below the liquidity block, which we have here with this low, this high, low, high. So now we're putting in lower lows, lower highs. Then we tap back into that retail POI, go back bullish. Then as soon as we sweep the buildup of the liquidity below the liquidity block, we enter the trade. So this is the trap. The trap, as I talk about in each of my videos, is this region right here. So from this high that got put in after liquidity block to the liquidity block is the seller's trap. So now all we've done is been sitting here watching price action happen. We waited for this to build. Once it taps, we immediately enter the trade. Now this price could continue to come up here, fiddle around a little bit before deciding to come back down, but we're not worried about that. As long as this liquidity block is legit, price can do whatever it wants to do here. We know we're targeting this draw liquidity. So price comes down, bounces out of this retail POI, it taps the zone, we enter the trade, and we're in. Now, a lot of times what I find is with this trading style, as soon as these traders get trapped, price comes down pretty dramatically. It may come down and then we hit. It usually doesn't take long with this trade, with this trading style. So that's it. It doesn't matter. You obviously can flip this over for a, to buy, and buyers get trapped. And this is obviously an example where sellers get trapped. So let's just look at it here tonight. I'm going to do a market recap on the 1 minute of the exact trade that I took tonight. That passed my eval and was in the Walmart parking lot because we had a power and internet outage here. So we weren't going to have that. We went to Walmart parking lot, got some service to see if we could take a trade. And we were fortunate to see an A plus trade set up happen. So this is what went down. So we had the opening gap happen right here. So this is the Asia session, the 5 o'clock session Sunday here today open. So we had a big opening gap, which was to be pretty expected because what we had happen over the week and over Friday, waiting for these traps to get set. These are future targets that we'll be looking to take shorts out of. But so it was to be expected, this drop in the market, because we had come up here and we took this high out while respecting this high here, making that the liquidity block. Same thing as always. This high got taken, then we went low to high to low. So we had liquidity block right here. We wanted to wait for the build up to happen, and then the high after the liquidity block. Once it gets taken, we can look for shorts. So exactly, once again, what happened was as soon as that got took, you could be looking for shorts right at the top of the zone. This one leave you a very tight stop loss, and we could at least target this low down here. So literally what we just got done talking about in that diagram, there it is again. But that's not the example I want to show you. The example I want to show you is what I actually traded today. I do trade out of the 1 minute chart. I do like scalps, but the beautiful thing about the strategy is it happens in any time frame. Like these traps up here, they're happening in the 4 hour and the 1 day. So regardless, let's look at price action. We had a market open. We're at 5:15, 5:14 p.m. Central. And with this big sell-off right here, and again, knowing that we were going to be delivering bearish in this current price action, I was looking for a short. So this is what I started to see. So I started to pay attention. So we can already start to see, again, we have induced sellers. We're going to look in at current price action because we're trading the 1 minute, looking for a short. So we can start to mark out some price. Took out a high. We did stab that high out as well, which did technically induce buyers into the market again right there. And then we started to sell off. So we put in that higher high, we put in that lower high. Now we put in lower low inducing sellers. All right, so we can already start to see it. I left this here to where it was even easier to see. But if we do take it off, what do we see? Let's take this one off. It's not needed. We see the buildup from the downside down here. All this liquidity below, leaving us a couple targets, a couple draws on liquidity. So we come up, we put in the lower low, lower high, lower low. This high right here now becomes our liquidity block to trade from. That's the LB. We're going to be taking our shorts as soon as these sellers. Now I put my stop loss above this high. I do like to go into these protected highs, but technically with this being liquidity block, this is easily the trade. So you can sort of adjust your, your RR with this. But I did go to here and I went for a 2R trade. Okay. Which did put me down to these lows right here. So you could target this low, this low. If you want to hold to one of these lows, that's fine. I'm still, getting used to the strategy. I'm still, again, learning. I've only been doing futures trading for the last 7 months. So still refining my strategy. The Inter Equity, the guy who I'm learning this strategy from, uh, he tends to hold longer than I do. I think he's obviously got it more refined, but these are all targets that you could approach. So I still stick to 2R, but here's the trade idea. So we can move price in. Still building liquidity. There we get the tap. So put in a low, started to induce sellers. Then we put in the low, higher low, lower high, the low, the high, to low, liquidity block. All right. So now we would sell. I went in on this trade specifically with 6. So we'd be looking to take a sell. This is where we could have put the stop, but I ran mine up here. And TP was at 500. Yeah, so I took my trade down here. Love it. Let's see how it will play out. And then the trade smashes straight to TP. This happens again and again. So I just want to show how this was exactly what we just looked at in the diagram. Exactly the same thing. Nothing changed. We had the high, put in the low, we put in that first lower high, then we put in the low to high to low right here. Trading liquidity block. All right. Took out the high, took out the low. Repeatable. Again and again. Hope this helps though. If this was of any value, please do like and subscribe. If you could leave a comment, I would love that. I'd love to hear from you whether this was useful or not. If there's anything else you'd like to see, or more of these, maybe this made no sense at all to you, or any critiques, I'm 100% open for. So I'm just here to document my trades, and if I could help somebody learn to take a successful trade, and even if it's just one person, that's really all I'm here for and looking to do. So I appreciate you all, and see you in the next video.